Okay, so here we have a Texacom Odyssey 3, and it is quite similar to the last bell box I got, but it's just a different model. Like a more older model than the last one I got, but it does look a little bit similar, but it's a lot bigger and bulkier than the last one. But I do prefer this design a lot more than the modern one. I just like more classic designs. So yeah, so here we go. I'll show you a closer look. So there's the strobe right there, and it's got red flashing LEDs, as you can see. That's also got red lenses as well. And here we have the logo. It's another Central Sovereign Security logo as well, the same as my last one. I'll just show you the bell box from different angles. So there we go. And then here we have the back. I'll show you the back of it. So I'm gonna have to get tape for the back because the back can come off because it is a tiny bit loose, but it does fit. It does fit perfectly, but sometimes when I'm carrying around, the back can sometimes, like hang off. So I'm gonna have to get tape or something. I'm not quite sure, but here is the backing. Here it says Texacom there, Texacom Odyssey 3 dummy backing. So this is obviously a dummy box again. And these, I'm pretty sure, are the piezos. I'm not 100% sure, but I think these are the piezos, and these are like the speaker things or whatever you call it, blah blah blah. I don't fully know about what the inside of a live bell box is like, but I'm pretty sure these are like the speakers where the siren comes out. So this is what the back of the bell box looks like. So yeah, there we go, guys. So that is the front view of it. Now I'm going to show you in the dark. Oh my god, guys. Right as I just paused the video, I heard a knock on the door and another package arrived. And I'm also going to unbox this one in the same video as this one. I was not expecting that. But there is another bell box inside here, and it's a Yale bell box. And I am going to show you this in a few minutes once I get this one finished. Okay guys, I'm in a dark room right now. Please don't ask why I set my bell boxes on the toilet, but this is just the darkest room I can find because it is daytime outside and it is pretty bright. So yeah, this is this is the only dark room I can possibly find. So yeah. So there is the strobe in the dark, and again, it is pretty bright. It's a bright red color, as you can see, and it looks really cool. There's a good close-up there of the strobe. That is very flashy and bright, but it does look really cool and illuminates the box pretty well. Like, it illuminates the lens and all pretty well. So yeah, that is the first bell box that I just got like about, I don't know, 2 hours ago when I woke up this morning. I just heard the door knock and there was this bell box. So now let's go and unbox the second bell box. Okay guys, so here we have the second package. I'm just covering something up here, just an address on it, and I just don't want to show that. But here is the package. Now I'm gonna unbox it. Whoa, look at it right there in all its glory. Let's pull it out. Okay guys, here it is in all its glory. My brand new Yale bell box. I can't believe this just arrived while I was just reviewing the other one. So 2 bell boxes have arrived in one day. So here we have it. It looks like a pretty retro one, to be honest. Like, it's been up on a wall for like this past couple years, but here we have it, and there is a strobe inside there, a green LED strobe, and here is the back, and I'm gonna have to figure out on how to, get the backing off of it, because I would like to test the strobe to see if it works. And I think this thing takes batteries, so I'm just gonna have to double check, and then I'll be able to see if I can put batteries in it. So I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Right guys, I have fitted the batteries into the bell box, and the strobe is on now and it's working perfectly. And I really, really like the colour of it. It's a nice green scrolling LED. This is the first scroller I have in my collection. The first box with the scrolling LED, because all the rest have like flashing LEDs. So this is pretty rare for a dummy box to have a scrolling LED like this. Usually the live ones have a scroller like that. So this one looks pretty live. Well, they all look like real bell boxes. Well, they are real bell boxes. They just don't have the actual external sounder inside them, but they're still bell boxes. But well, because this one has a scrolling LED, it looks very professional. I really like the green scrolling LED, so I'm going to show you this one in the dark. Oh my god, guys, that looks class. It is so bright in the dark. Look at that. By far, actually, this is my favourite bell box in the whole collection, I think. This is by far my most favourite bell box. So this is how it looks in the dark, and its scrolling LED just looks so well. I'm very impressed with this. Such a good bell box. It's one of the best Yale bell boxes I've ever had. It's better than my other Yale. It just has a red, flashing LED. But this one has a nice green scrolling LED. Now, if you're wondering what that noise is outside, it's just there's work going on out there because there's houses out in my street being demolished. There's like old houses across the road from me which are being demolished. So if you're wondering what the noise is, that's what the noise is. So here we go, guys. So that is the Yale box in the dark. And I've got to say, I'm very impressed. I'm really impressed with it. By far one of the best dummy bell boxes I found out there. What an absolute upgrade to my collection. So I went from having 3 boxes to now having 5 bell boxes. Look at this, guys. That is such a good collection. My collection is getting on so well right now. But what I think I might do for this video, I'm gonna try and dim the lights to show you what all these bell boxes look like, one by one in the dark. Because my room is gonna look like a security high-tech factory or something. I don't know, but it's just gonna look really cool. But this one by far looks the coolest out of all of them because of its green scrolling LED. There's a person out there cutting the grass, by the way. Sorry if the noise is annoying. I'll close my window now. Guys, I just had to frickin' do this. Look at this. I know it's not very dark, but look how cool this looks. Like, just look at these. Like, look at these two, like my Texacom Odyssey 3 flashing. Well, I think it is. I don't know if that's its proper model name, but just look at that Yale, though. Just look at that Yale in the dark. That just looks so cool. Along with all my other boxes. So there's my Central Sovereign Security, an older model. Then here's a more modern Central Sovereign Security box. These are both Texacom Odysseys, but that's an older one. That's a more modern one. As you can see, it's very bright too. And then there's my other Yale box. It's a newer model, but it's not as cool as the older model. And as you can see, its LED is also just a red flashing LED. As you can see. And then we've got the Diamond Security Systems bell box. I just found out the make of it. It's made by Risco. That's the type of bell box. It's a Risco, but I don't know what model it is. But look, there's its LEDs flashing to us from one of my first videos. Because you might remember these two from my first videos of showing my bell box collection when I only had 2. But I only have like a duo of bell boxes back then. But now I just have a whole squad of bell boxes. Just look at all these. Turn my brightness down too so you can see the brightness properly. So yes, guys, there we go. That is my whole entire bell box collection, but I'm still going to be getting more, but I'm going to obviously have to like save my money a little bit, so I'm probably just going to wait a couple of weeks before I get more bell boxes, but yeah, there we go. And yes, guys, before I end the video, I just had to stand on my bed to show you like a full shot of my whole collection. So there we go. This is what they look like from up high. God, that LED on the Yale is so bright though. It just looks so cool. That you can just, it's just a lot brighter than all the other bell boxes. It's so funny because that first Yale there is just sitting there all dark, and then this one's just lighting up, like scrolling from side to side, which is really, really cool. Because this Yale box here only has a red LED in it. It only flashes every like couple of seconds or something. I don't really know, but every couple of... I'm gonna zoom in on these now. So there we go. That is the whole collection. This one's by far my most favourite. I just absolutely love the LED. The colour of it's so good too. It looks really well combining with the yellow cover and the blue lens on it. So yes, there we go guys. That is my whole collection of bell boxes. I'm probably not going to be doing another videos like these of getting the new bell box for the next couple of weeks, because I'm probably going to be saving my money up. But I'd say in a couple of weeks hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on some more. So yeah, but for now I'm probably just going to do some shorts of more bell boxes around the area. So yes guys, I'm going to end it here. I'll see you all in another one. Bye.